Alrighty, hello YouTube. We are back with some more commentary. I'm joined tonight by my partner in crime, TJ.
Hey, yo!
And we'll be going over a few rounds for you guys. We're gonna do something similar to what we did last week, where we kind of split up some of the rounds, so it's not like, oh, you're getting everything all in one. I think that's worked out for us as well as for you guys, so you get a little bit more constant content from us. So I think we'll try to do 2 videos today by the time this gets uploaded. And this first round is going to be Eric playing Greymon, going up against Jose, who's playing Armours over on the right. So it should be an interesting match. I know Jose's really been looking forward to this Armours deck, so I'm excited to see what he's cooked up with it. The link to the other video for this set will be in the video description down below. Thank you guys for tuning in. For people who are tuning in for the first time, welcome to our channel. And for those who are tuning in again from previous videos, thank you for supporting us as always. We really do appreciate it. And without further ado, let's hop right into the round.
Oh man, yeah, it's been crazy how many new faces we've been getting.
Yeah,
just over like the past week as we're recording this. It's been insane. I'm excited to watch this though. I always love watching Armours. Like, I love Armours as a deck. I'm terrible with it, but I want it to. I also just feel like the deck is kind of in a rough spot still. It does. I think it's.
I mean, it's definitely going to get
right
some
now.
more support, especially with the new like triple color Magnamon and all that. It's going to be exciting. So we see Jose start off with a Vmon, go Davis, and
all of the Magnus.
All of the Magnus came out to play there.
Eric's. Ooh, did Eric brick a little bit here?
Oh no.
Yeah,
the Greymon brick.
The classic, the Greymon curse, man.
Yeah, that feels bad.
I feel like me and Eric always end up playing Greymon on the same days, and when we do, it feels what like we're not the chosen ones that Greymon wants to give the little forehead kisses to when we go to bed.
So Jose gets pretty good value off of that swing, because jamming and then Upa lets him draw since Greymon's out there without a source.
Yeah,
so pretty good start, and then he's able to go into Magnamon, which restands. He's gonna swing again.
Big guy
hits into a Wargrey, which will allow him to purge.
Is he Magnamon again?
I think he probably could.
Oh, he was thinking about it. I think he was thinking about it.
Then played out Vmon, picks up a Magnamon.
Yeah, plenty of hits there. The did he flip his cards back over? Looks like he put them face up at the bottom of whatever, doesn't matter. It'll probably be fine. Armour is not a deck that gets all the way to the bottom of their deck list anyway, especially against a Wargrey deck. Yeah. This is going to be very, very aggressive play. I feel like I have to imagine that Magnamon X is probably decent right now against like D-Brigade and Fenry, because it can just redirect into itself.
True.
Right? And all the armor purge kind of stops like Fenry's on suspend. I guess Magnamon is a 7 play cost, but that's fine.
So he goes into Raidramon. 4-2, suspending the Greymon off of that, which is pretty good. A little bit of control, possibly, if he can do what he can.
He could show some aggression right now if he wanted to, just swing over the Greymon, but he's going to opt for security.
Sure. I mean, he's in a pretty good spot. I mean, he knows that Eric's probably bricked a little bit, and he's already gotten down to 2 security. This is a pretty standard Armour strategy. Just kind of stay low to the ground, utilize your level 4s, and just chip away your opponent's security stack. So pretty good. Yeah.
And this is kind of one of the scary things that Armours can do, right? Like if you give them, like if you pass them full memory like Eric did, they can. It's a lot of advantage that they can build up very quickly. Yeah. And Armours is definitely a deck that like once the ball gets rolling, they start getting armor forms and trash. They start seeing their pieces. They can make very, very dynamic plays.
And with the amount of times you can like restand and do stuff with your armor digivolutions, it can be pretty nutty.
I have to go Metal Gray over the Greymon without Gray X in it. Okay, blocker. Wonder why he didn't go over the Greymon X. So it would have had 8k, 9k DP. It would have been a lot harder for them to get over.
Yeah.
And had a layer of protection. Ragemon's going to swing in. Doesn't die in security.
Yeah, that's fair. Goes into Magna.
Yeah.
Gains a memory since it restood off of the Vmon inheritable. Magna's able to swing over the Metal Gray. Sort of what you were alluding to right there.
Yeah. I mean, I think he was gonna be bigger no matter what, because he has at least I think 3 armor forms in trash right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a Raydra, and then there's 2 Magnas in there.
Yeah.
He gains plus 2k for each.
Plus 2k for each. Yep.
Oh, there's just 2. There's 2.
There's
right
just
down.
2,
There's
but
2 right
he's
now.
still big enough.
Yeah, he's 11.
He plays out the Searcher V. Ooh, the promo Vmon. Nice. Yeah, so Jose's in a pretty good spot right here. I mean, he's threatening game next turn unless Eric can do something, but even having to climb over Magna, which is still 11, since I believe that's at the end of turn.
Yeah. I mean,
it's pretty hard.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, if he can go Metal Grade, he can raid over the Vmon.
Mm-hmm.
He has to, I think his only hope is raiding over the Vmon and then going into a Wargreymon if he has it, but I think we've seen 2 come out of security, which is rough. Metal Grade X. So maybe a little bit.
I probably would have did what you said, which is maybe he's realizing that now. He's like,
yeah, because even if he swings over the Magna, which is bigger than it right now, he should be 13k, I believe, at the moment, which is fine. He can swing over the Magna, but it's still just armor purge.
Right. I think he's realizing that.
It doesn't clear the body. I think Eric realized it too.
Which is rough, because I mean, like, we just haven't seen a lot of armors out there, so it's probably something that, you know, takes a little bit of reminding of. Jose, I think just to be safe, goes into Rage
right there. Yeah. All right. I mean, unfortunately, even though he bricked, Eric was still like finding a way to play around. Oh, he was trying to see when he was going to see a rookie, and it was not for a minute. Jeez.
Oh God.
That's rough. Just quick pile shuffle real quick. Just try and get some more stuff going. He might be coming off of a fresh shuffle, but I think Eric also just enjoys pile shuffling, which I think, to be fair, with Wargreymon or Greymon decks in general, they're very prone to clumping. Because of how the deck plays.
Yeah. But I mean, I think you're right. I mean, Armor's for me. I mean, it is a very flexible deck. I think it's just a few pieces away from being like super strong or like kind of more relevant. But it definitely can be a fun play.
BT-14.
Yeah.
That's what we need. Man, I am excited to try out new variants of Armors again.
Speaking of BT-16, dude, all those so fucking dope alt arts, dude.
Dude, the alt arts have been Tonami Kanji. He knows how to kill it, man. All right, did Eric see a rookie?
He did.
Okay. All right, it's not perfect, but he's got a rookie. He's got a rookie. Is there no level 4 now?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. There it is.
Okay. Whoa. All right, too soon. It's like he got a BT-12 Greymon off of that. Oh, that was a Metal Grey. Okay.
Davis and Ken is actually really goated here too, because Jose is gonna gain memory, lets him restand a lot off of his stuff, so really can provide a lot of aggression with any plays that Jose is gonna be making moving forward.
Yeah, for sure. Move up. Does he have anybody? Does not look like he does. He could try and take advantage of this to raid and try and get some tamer advantage on the board. Which he's going to do, it looks like. Yep, so 1k blocker. Does he see the Wargrey? That is the question.
I'm wondering if Eric is also... Did he draw off of the Koro?
I don't think he did. Okay, do you see the Wargrey?
Does get reboot. Okay, not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, so I mean that stops this jamming Vmon from being able to do its free shit. So that's good for him. And he does. I mean, being at 2 memory, I don't think Armors really has much of a play it can do.
Except for that.
From a rookie. Yeah, so just go with Magna, which is fine. He can just raid into it and then unsuspend and then technically raid again right into the Vmon.
Like now he's just thinking about what he wants to do, but he does end up the 1k blocker on the stack, which is fair. Swings, restands.
Yep. Which is fine, because he can just do it again. And he'll pierce through for 2 checks, because he does have the
security Greymon.
Yep, pierce through.
Oh, Heaven's Judgment should be...
Which will minus 12, but he's
12, but he's bigger, right? Yeah, he's 13.
Yeah, he's 13, so he just barely lives Heaven's Judgment. And a good choke.
Yeah, not bad.
All right, it looks like Eric's cooking now. Let's find some momentum here.
All right,
Jose definitely kind of on the back foot right now. Probably going to look to just Evo in the back to choke. Yeah, I think that's the best play. BT-13 Magna.
Agu.
How do you feel about BT-13 Magna and Armors?
I think he's all right. I mean, I think the ability to spit out more VMons can be helpful, you know, like to help you like early game. I feel like otherwise he's just like, eh.
Did he forget to pay the memory for that Grandma? Oh, no, he used the Agumon effect.
Use the Agu, yeah.
Yeah. There's the tie on board.
I think it's interesting, though. Very interesting tech. Okay. So does get the check, but doesn't gain the DP boost, which is okay.
Yeah, he's still 10k. In an Armor's deck, he's going to swing over 90% of the deck anyways. Oof.
Death X each.
Does it Death X? Does he opt to swing, or is he going to play defensively?
I feel like at this point, you might as well just go ahead and swing. I mean...
He could. The issue is right now is that he'd have to hatch and build another new line. And if he's missing rookies, it could be a bad play because then he's going to be very behind and Armors can just start taking so much advantage. Especially with the Davis Kens.
Yeah.
If he passes too much memory, which he's going to gain a bunch of memory just to start his turn anyway. He's going to at least to 3. You can if he makes the right checks and security, that Magna is going to just pop, and then he'll be able to just Evo and then unsuspend off the Davis Kens.
True.
Looks like Eric's asking what Davis Ken does. Wants to understand for sure.
Ooh.
Okay, he's going to
fair enough.
Pop both.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
And swing. Okay. But that does
give him a ton of memory to work with here.
Yeah, but it does limit him. He doesn't have all the unsuspends with the Davis Kens. So it does technically slow Jose down. I also think, remember if I'm correct, actually, I don't think that Magna has Armor Purge.
It does not.
Right, yeah. It just dies and then plays a VMon out on deletion, so we can just spit the VMon back out, but it won't have Rush. It doesn't matter. So it looks like you can play a VMon.
That's why I think he's like okay, you know, like you can get some early pokes in, you know, like if it does die, you spit out one and you can do your thing. Yeah,
not actually having armor form in its traits is or having armor purge rather, is rough. It does make it a little less valuable. Oh, okay, that's a fact. I'm gonna write that down somewhere. Next time I play Jose and I see armors, look out for Gigadeath.
Who needs Megadeath when you got Gigadeath?
Megadeath's such a busted card still. It's the one thing that keeps Imperial relevant to this day. If Megadeath didn't exist as an option, Imperial, I'm convinced, would be like below poop tier deck.
Yeah. All right, so Eric goes out and plays the Agu, picks up a Wargrey X antibody.
Oh, forgets to grab the tie though.
Yeah.
He does. He would have gotten.
Gotten the tie, and I think they pointed that out. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
So now Jose's at 2 memory. I feel like he probably should keep the Magnamon as a blocker at this point, so you don't lose the game. So he just goes ahead and swings a Vmon.
Vmon dies.
Yeah, losing those Tamers was rough.
The thing is, he only has the one blocker. He needs another Magnamon, or he needs to see a Magna X right now, which we haven't even seen him go into once, I don't think.
No. So, I mean, I feel like because he swung with V, we probably realized...
Oh, Fire Rocket. Okay. Deletes...
Should delete...
No, that's a security effect.
So why did he...
Okay, and then he goes Magna X. Let me double check.
DP boost, maybe?
I think it does give a DP boost, but I don't remember if that's only for the turn or whatnot. I thought it was only for the turn. I haven't seen that card in a hot minute.
That's fair. But I mean, Magna X antibody is pretty good because I mean now Eric can't go ahead and swing because it'll just redirect straight into Magna.
It doesn't do anything else. It's just when main one of your Digimon with 2 or more colors gains security type +1 for the turn.
Fair.
That's it. So it doesn't do anything else. But now with that Magna X, he can just redirect attacks into himself, and he'll go into security when he would die.
Mm-hmm.
So Jose definitely making a play right now.
See Eric start to climb. He's starting to see some pieces now. Gets into Gray X. I see that.
Yeah,
I see that.
Secret Wargreymon. Which is, I mean, it doesn't stop. I mean, it's still Jose's still safe this turn. I don't think there's a way for.
No, I don't think there's a way for him to do it unless he
close it out.
Because even if he were
pops that, it's gonna Evo for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was here for this. They were asking me. I remember this.
Yeah, so he pops it, goes into that.
Yeah, that's me. I was pointing. That was me. That was my hand. I did it. I helped. Judge TJ on duty. Not really. Yeah, it doesn't block it. It just redirects.
Into it. Yeah. So purges. So he's left with the Magnamon. I'm wondering if Eric, another thing Eric could have done maybe if he had it, which he probably didn't, was X antibody, and then he had that Wargrey X antibody that he picked up. That probably would have gotten rid of the Magna, right? No, he would still be able to purge, so you go into Vmon, but
you'd have to, yeah, he'd just go back down to Vmon.
Okay.
The only thing he realistically could have done was, well, no, he went into Magna the same turn he went into the Magna X, right? It was both the same turn, so it had armor, it had DP boost.
It had DP boost, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so he probably wasn't able to raid into it. All right, so Jose's in a weird spot now. There's 2 memory to work with. Does fire rocket.
So 2 checks.
Swing. Okay. Does get purged on the second check.
Oh. Fair.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's crazy.
One way to do it.
I mean, it
works.
He's 6'9" for 11. He was at 1.
Eric's probably oh.
Yeah, Eric's sitting there. He's
I know that face. I know that pose.
Yeah. Because the Magna X change just slowed him down a turn, and from there, Jose was just with that board state.
Yeah. I mean, that's
crazy.
That's fair. Well played.
And the only thing Jose could have done or Eric could have done to avoid it is if he went Metal Gray into Metal Gray X before doing his Wargray play.
I mean, I don't even know what Eric can do right now.
I don't think he can do anything.
He can't swing. I mean, the only thing I can imagine maybe is that he tries to build up a big stack, right? Because he does have a ton of memory right now.
Yeah.
Build up a stack and then get it Hades and at least pop the 2 Vs. Oh no.
He needs to. Okay, 1K blocker.
Because Death X is gonna pop the lowest thing on the board.
Yeah.
So he needs to get multiple bodies out there. Okay.
That or he has to get protections on it. He doesn't have a level 4 though, I think. All right. Yeah. That's it. That was a crazy comeback from Jose. It was not looking good for him, and he played that back from the last possible position.
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah. I mean, from 0 security, being able to do all that. Well played, good sir. Well played.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
And arguably too. I mean, I think Eric was in a rough spot. Just it didn't seem like he was finding what his pieces were.
Yeah, he was having to make some very rough stacks.
Yeah. The curse of the Greymon deck.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was a pretty good representation of what Armors can do, especially given the time and the resources to do what it wants. I mean, a very low to the ground but aggressive deck still, so pretty good. Yeah. Pretty good match from both sides. But yeah, that'll do it for this round. We'll see you over on the second one. Bye, guys.